You've been skunked. Now what? How do you get rid of that awful smell? In today's Pets for You segment, Dr. Janice Price with the Windmill Animal Hospital is on hand to give us a few tips on what to do when you've been caught off guard by a skunk attack. We've all just driven down the road and all of a sudden been assaulted with that smell. We know it well. How do we get rid of it?
It's a challenge, and unfortunately most of the products that are out there on the market that say they get rid of skunk smell don't work so well. But you can make your own remedy at home very easily. You need a quart of hydrogen peroxide, you need a quarter of a cup of sodium bicarbonate or baking soda, and you need a teaspoon of dish detergent. Not laundry detergent, but dish detergent. You mix it together in an open container because it's going to generate a lot of oxygen, and if you seal it up, it's going to blow up.
Oh, you have a whole nother problem.
Yes, and then you work it into the coat of your dog, wearing gloves, please, because you don't need to transfer the skunk smell to yourself, and then let it sit and rinse real well. Now, depending on how hard your dog got hit by the skunk will determine how many times you have to do this to get rid of the smell.
And it works on humans as well.
It works on humans and it's safe, but you'll probably need to use quite a bit of moisturizer afterwards.
Absolutely. How do you prevent skunks from getting into your yard in the first place?
Well, skunks are omnivores, which means they'll eat anything, and they love cat food. And so if you're putting cat food out on the back porch to feed the poor little stray outdoor kitties or feed your own cat, you're going to pull in raccoons, possums, and skunks. So your best bet is to make sure there's no food sources in your backyard. Also make sure there's no convenient places for them to den up, because they do dig a den and stay in it during the wintertime, come out periodically to eat. So if you don't have piles of brush or piles of wood or things where they can hide, then your backyard just won't be as attractive a place.
Now, if you can't manage to make that happen, there is a big danger to skunks because they're known to carry rabies.
They are the #1 carrier of rabies in the wild in the state of Texas. That's why it's illegal in the state of Texas to have a skunk as a pet. It's also illegal for veterinarians to descent them.
Which is the only way you can have a skunk as a pet.
I don't know about you, but I don't want a skunk as a pet that hasn't descented.
Absolutely not. So illegal for pets. We have the recipe. Perfect. Thank you so much.
My
we
pleasure.
really appreciate you being here, as always. If you have a sick pet, bring them to the Windmill Animal Hospital off Windmill Circle. The number to set up an appointment is on your screen. They're even open on Saturdays as well, and of course all of their information is on their Facebook page and bigcountryhomepage.com/KTAB-4U.